Is this the start? Is it starting?
Yes, it is. Hola, señoras and señoritas.
Touch it if you want it.
It's time for Hamish and Andy's Gap Year South America.
Yes!
And this year is the real deal.
5-0, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0.
We got tasty new delicacies,
This is far more than we ever do.
a whole lot of sticky situations, and this lady. But tonight, Hamish and Andy party like crazy in Mexico with fireworks on their heads. That's crazy, man. They head to the top of an active volcano.
It's a state of the art. You guys look like idiots.
Whoa, is that lava?
Oh, it's got fire immediately.
And Hamish versus Andy is back with the brand new sport, Stranger Soccer.
It's a clean strike. Is this it?
Welcome to South America.
Holy moly.
Believe me, things are gonna get a little loco.
I need that. Ah!
Oh, no. Welcome to the very, very first episode of Gap Year South America.
We are coming to you from our bar here in the hustling, bustling CBD of Buenos Aires.
Yes.
That's it there, definitely CBD.
Yeah, as you can see, it's a quiet CBD, but we're definitely in the middle of a thriving city. We're certainly not in the outer suburbs where it's much cheaper to rent a pub.
No way. Very special, actually, the pub here we're in tonight because my great-grandfather Pablo actually owned this bar and he is immortalised on the walls there. And I'm doing it for you, Grandpappy Pablo.
It's quite a good likeness.
Thank you, sir. You flatter me. He was actually known as the most handsome man in Buenos Aires.
Okay. We've already been on so many adventures already. We can't wait to share them with you.
It's incredible. It's incredible. And tonight, we wanted to begin Gap Year South America with something that really says South America. Mexico. It's a heck of a country. And are you going to do the sombrero?
No, I just thought it was a bit tacky in the end.
Yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. No, we'll just leave that. No, it is tacky, but it's a cool country.
Yeah, and we know that Mexico's not technically South America, but we wanted to bend the rules a little bit.
Yeah, sure. Look, it's okay to legally include Mexico in South America because, as you'll see by our special Hamish and Andy map, these are the countries we consider to be South American for the remainder of the series.
China?
China is
China's
gradually...
It's not South American law.
No, you can get tacos there now, and as they evolve, they will become very South American.
Okay, we didn't bend the rules that much, but we did decide this series to cover all of Latin America, and I think you'll forgive us when you find out why we went to Mexico.
We found a very small town that makes a very specific type of headwear. Basically, it's a hat covered in fireworks.
We flew to Mexico,
Hang on, isn't this show Gap Year South America?
a country that a lot of South American people visit.
Well done.
Thank you. And we were there because we'd heard about a small village called Belchichiban where special hats are made loaded with fireworks, and we were keen to give them a shot.
So these guys have kind of a fireworks hat.
Yeah,
Normally you purchase a hat to not get burned.
that's true. It's never been slip, slop, slap on a fireworks hat.
We're on our way to meet the Martinez family, who produced the fireworks hats. To locate them, just look out for the Mickey Mouse with a handgun.
Hola,
Hola.
Mr. Martinez?
Is this a fireworks factory?
Sí.
Mr. Martinez has been making the bullhead fireworks hats for nearly 50 years, and people come from all over the place to get them.
Was he worried when he first made an explosive hat?
Cuando empezamos a trabajar,
He says at the beginning he was not afraid because he didn't know how it worked, but then after certain accidents that he saw or experienced, then he got scared
So
a
once he
little
learnt
bit.
more, he realised it could blow your head off. Is there any fatalities?
Fatalities.
Pirotécnico.
Sí, ya fue, ya tiene tiempo, pues gracias, bueno, pues no sé qué fue lo que pasó.
Doesn't sound like
él
it.
se fue, sí.
Maybe we didn't want to go out wearing one. Mr. Martinez's son explained that these bull-type structures make up the bottom of the hat.
¿Y papel?
Good thing, so you make it out of paper and glue so it can't catch fire. So nice and safe.
And attached to the bull is a scaffolding full of fireworks.
How many fireworks are on there?
The whole thing is full of fireworks.
So if it's not blue, it's pretty much fireworks.
Yep.
Whoa, it was actually more fireworks than structure. And what's great is they even make them for kids.
Is it good fun? Do the kids, do they love it?
If a party doesn't have one of this, it's not a party. It's
All right, it's not
wow.
a party.
Come in, everyone, and blow the candles out on Ricky's head. He's about to explode.
The sun set over Clalchichiban, and it was time to get going.
God, it's so comfortable, isn't it? You forget you're wearing the giant cow hat. You can just go downtown, do some shopping.
We hopped into the back of the truck
The industry best safety practices continued.
and headed to the town church, as we were told we could take part in a celebration that night.
Either there really is a little bit of a party happening, or people have turned out for what's become known as the burning of the gringos. A lot of laughing.
Our paper mache cattle were unloaded from the truck, and we waited for a crowd to build.
Kind of does look a bit like Jesus' head's on fire there, which is a bad sign.
The locals set the mood with small sparklers, held by even smaller humans, as we were issued with our safety equipment.
Oh, you want gloves?
All right, great.
Oh, only one pair. Oh, well. Good fun. Oh, what a shame. What one do you want?
I want my right.
Bad luck. It really wasn't up for negotiation.
But it wasn't just the gloves that were missing.
We're looking for a jacket, but we don't have jackets for you guys. So
I don't have jackets.
you just have to shake it up,
Yeah, right.
dance around all you can.
Okay, all
Dance
right.
around. So keep moving more for safety.
Exactly. That's our safety tool.
Yes, gotcha.
Shake.
With that, it was time to put a giant exploding bull hat on our heads.
Remember to shake, remember to shake, remember to shake.
You're right at the back. You're getting your back burnt, Ham.
Well, mate, I don't want my face burnt.
I'm kind of more at the udder.
Well, it's a bull, so you're not in the udder, mate. Whatever you're feeling is not the udder.
Oh, I forgot we had you.
Yeah, little Aldo was there as well, with no gloves, obviously.
Final safety tip?
Just, you might feel warm things, hot
Yeah.
sparkles on your body.
Fire is what you're trying to say. All right, kids.
Is this the start? If it's starting.
Is it starting?
It's starting.
Andy, you're on fire! Shake! Shake! Shake!
Jeez.
Don't do it at me! Stop spitting it at me! Shake! Go!
Holy moly.
Shake! Shake! Shake!
We were moments in, and both had real burn issues.
This is going to sound weird, but the chicken dance wasn't helping.
Watch out! Oh, jeez. Ah, that's got me in the neck.
We wanted it over quick, smart, but the locals knew something we didn't. And that was that this wild ride had a long way to go.
I'm on fire, Ham.
Shake!
Your back's on fire. My back's on fire. Watch out.
Is my back on fire?
It burns.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
Don't take it. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Hands on fire. Am I finished?
You're out, Ando!
Woo!
De la Sierra Morena, cielito lindo, vienen bajando.
My hair's burnt.
Burned through both my jacket and my jump.
Should have worn those jackets, Ando. Shit. Oh, that's what was cooking me. There's other things that are funny. You don't always have to just burn someone's foot off.
Let's go.
Oh, thank God we'd done it. The celebration was complete, the locals were happy, and it was clear that everyone had absolutely had enough fireworks for one night.
Jeez Louise.
We'd like to, obviously, officially and legally, we have to formally state that no kids were hurt during the filming of that segment, which was a massive surprise to us because we definitely thought at least one would burn.
Yeah.
None.
Stick around, there's so much more gap here to come.
Almost a whole season.
Still to come,
Is it feces of any type?
Andy takes Hamish out for lunch in this year's very first Culturality.
I'm going to choke on a mouthful of worms.
I think I lost my appetite. There's also that volcano to climb.
If you breathe this stuff for more than 20 minutes, your lungs will start to melt.
I hope it's a good reason for this. And later,
So that was a diagnosis.
Hamish surprises Andy with some very special medical treatment.
Andy, just let it heal you.
Feel better soon, Andy.
Welcome back to Gap Year, South America. Now, on our travels, we heard of a volcano called Pacaya in Guatemala that had just erupted.
Now, what's the one thing, Ando, we've never done on Gap Year?
Climbed
Cook
a
a lasagna.
volcano.
Cook a lasagna.
Well, yes, we haven't climbed a volcano or cooked a lasagna.
Yeah, that's right. Nor have we climbed a lasagna. So, 3 things we've never done.
So when we'd heard of this volcano that just erupted, we thought we could get 2 birds with 1 stone here by taking a lasagna to that volcano.
Yeah. Now, we would say again, don't try this at home, but no one has a volcano at home, so safe, covered legally again.
On our travels, we're a little nervous. We were hoping that there'd be still a little bit of lava around so we could cook that lasagna.
We flew to Guatemala as we heard a volcano called Pacaya had just exploded, and we had the chance to fulfill a lifelong dream of cooking a lasagna on lava.
A lavazagna, if you will.
Geez, you can smell the sulfur already.
You really can't. Or did you?
No. Got him!
Several hilarious fart jokes later, we reached the base of the trail, although it seemed that only one of us was properly prepared.
Ando,
Yeah.
quick gear check. I got rope, water, gas mask filter, instructions for gas mask, headlamp, Leatherman. Did you bring wet weather gear?
No.
Fortunately, I bought 2 sets. Oven mitts, apron, mountaineering watch with heart rate monitor, measures altitude, oxygen density. And then, probably, the most important bit.
Chef's hats.
You don't climb without a hat.
Straight away.
It's a chef's petition.
And the guys helping us with our chefspedition were experienced volcanologists Victor and Eddie.
Can I just ask, what's the #1 rule of mountaineering?
Hydrate or die.
Hydrate or die.
Right.
Isn't it bring heaps of gear?
Protect yourself from the elements.
And how do you do that with gear?
Victor had spent the last 10 years here studying Pacaya.
And so what are the dangers of going to a volcano?
People have died on this volcano.
Pacaya is one of the most active volcanoes in the world.
Like on train tracks, when you hold it, it shudders a bit, you know the train's coming. Would we have a little shudder before it explodes, or?
Usually you see it explode before you hear it.
Yeah. Then you have a few seconds to react and run for cover.
Have you guys ever been burnt by lava? Like, have you ever?
I've been burnt by lava.
Personally, I haven't.
And when lava flows by, it's so incredibly hot. If you try to approach the lava, I mean, it will burn the hair right off your arm.
From how many meters away?
Several meters, at least, even being 5 meters away.
I'm just gonna let you guys know this is what you want to do today is not for the meek. This is gonna be a dangerous kitchen expedition.
Yeah, hence all the gear.
We strapped our lasagna to a more trusty mode of transport and started the climb. But only 38 minutes in,
Thank you, expensive and extremely necessary watch.
the man with the gear was showing some signs of exhaustion.
We could steam the lasagna off your face, mate.
No, it's the villagers the volcano gods used to call sweat angels' tears. So it shows me that the gods are weeping on me with joy because we're ascending well.
They're crying a lot then.
Quite a heavy pack, actually.
Haim lightened his load. We checked on the lasagna and pressed on. We walked on for another hour, ascending over 200 more meters
I'm the king of the pasta!
before reaching the base of the crater.
All right, what you can see right there is the summit.
As far as the steam coming out, what is that?
That's the stuff that requires you to wear your gas mask.
And
Right,
put your
so
hand
you
up
can't
if
do-
you've got a gas mask in your heavy pack.
There's a lot of sulfur coming out of the volcano. When that sulfuric gas mixes with the water in your lungs, it turns to sulfuric
acid.
Yeah, so it's a
So
fun
you're
word
not,
to say.
you're not steaming dumplings up there, are
And
you?
there's only one thing worse than sulfuric acid.
What's that?
Sulfurious acid.
Pretty good.
Thank you.
So this is our destination, gentlemen. And you see the gas venting on the flat spot. That's when we're gonna have to don the gas mask.
We wanted to get there before sundown, so continued on until sadly the horse could go no further, and the lasagna was transferred to a human horse, Andy.
Lasagna is no longer sub-zero.
That's thought, isn't it?
I feel like she's thought out a hell of a lot.
We got a lot of vents.
Whoa!
Oh, whoa.
Walk through these vents.
What's coming out of that?
That's water vapor.
That's water vapor.
All right, guys, I just want to warn you, at any given time, if I feel some burn in my throat, I'm going to ask you guys to put on the gas mask.
Okay, now I've got a gas mask. I know you've got one. Eddie, you definitely have one.
We have gas masks for everyone.
Oh, I won't need one. I bought a state-of-the-art one.
Sure that wasn't a waste of money since they were provided?
Nope.
Okay, we travelled on towards the lip of the crater, and with the temperature rising, it became obvious that nature's oven was preheating nicely.
Guys, I want you to know, I have 2 forks in my bag.
2 forks?
I want you to know that I got a multi-tool that's 3 pieces of colour in one.
Friends laughing as friends. But another 40 minutes up the trail, things became more serious. We were following Victor and Eddie's every move.
Should I not be breathing this in?
Not much of it.
If you breathe this stuff for more than 20 minutes, your lungs will start to melt.
Okay, that's a good time frame to pop on quickly learning about assembling your brand new Respirator 6000.
I really wish I'd read those instructions on the 3-hour drive there.
Gas mask on, guys. Feeling some burn.
Hey, mate, do you want us to use one of theirs? Can you hear me? Do you want us to use one of theirs? Get it on!
Are we going mask then hat? Or mask over hat?
I went mask. Should I take my hat off and go over?
Your hat's... Don't worry about the sofa, worry about your hat!
Try and breathe normal. Mate, I feel great. This is state of the art. You guys look like idiots.
Andy was so worried about his lungs melting that he forgot about the more important things up there.
Oh! I've done the lasagna! I ought to throw you into the volcano! You idiot! We did not come all this way to step on the lasagna! Oh, you give me one good reason why I don't throw you in.
Because we've been friends forever and the lasagna costs about $6.50?
You listen to me, Lee. You ever pull a stunt like that again, I sacrifice you to the volcano gods.
Andy pleaded for his life.
Okay, look, I got off it quickly.
But I couldn't understand him in his substandard generic mask. Anyway, I needed him.
Lasagna check.
Lasagna is safe, sir.
This Lasagna chef's petition was a 2-man job.
Lasagna transfer.
I have the lasagna.
I just hope we could get close enough to cook it.
Before the break, we were halfway up a freshly erupted volcano, holding on to a freshly prepared raw lasagna with the intention of cooking it.
Night had fallen, we were losing energy, but we were spurred on by the fact that if and when we found lava, we would save a ton in oven running costs.
We had hiked to the top of Pacaya, an active volcano filled with dangerous gases, in the hope to cook a lasagna on lava, known in the biz as a lavazagna.
I've done the lasagna!
Cracks were starting to appear within the group. And also on the ground.
Don't fall in here, buddy.
And I was worried Hamish was more concerned about proving all the gear he'd brought along was worthwhile, rather than concentrating on the rough terrain.
Hey! There's gas! And there's a big fight!
Andy, I'm using my knife! Just stop being jealous and I've got all the gear!
Give me the knife!
I absolutely will give it to you in your guts if you don't turn around and keep walking.
Sorry, guys.
Guys, is there a side effect of sulfuric acid that makes friends fight?
We hiked on.
Jeez, it's getting hotter.
But heat combined with very little visibility had slowed us down greatly.
Lasagna check.
Lasagna is safe, sir.
Carry on.
Lasagna transfer.
I have the lasagna.
Good.
We absolutely didn't need to be yelling, but after 30 minutes of walking, the gases seemed to have subsided.
We're clear?
I'm going to test the air. Hold on.
Just tell us if your lungs melt.
We're good.
Off we hiked again.
Tell you what, Ando, it still feels very worth it. It keeps feeling more and more worth it because now I'm genuinely starving.
It seemed like we'd never get there until...
Hey, this is bizarre.
Is this old lava? This is hot rock.
Oh my gosh, look at glowing.
Hey, everyone, just turn off your headlamps for a gentleman, guys.
Look at this.
See what we got. Hang on. Okay.
Oh my God. Can you see it, Hen?
Oh, geez, that's red.
Can I put my stick in it?
Absolutely.
Go ahead. Oh, man, it's going to catch fire.
Oh, it's got fire immediately.
Oh. I never thought I'd say this, but I've dipped my stick right into Mother Earth and she is burning.
That is incredible.
This had become real. We were walking on rock that 24 hours ago looked like this and still looked like that 15 centimetres under the surface, a lava flow that exceeded 1,000 degrees Celsius.
And double that, plus 32 if you want it in Fahrenheit.
No time, Ham.
Okay.
First foot there.
Yeah.
Just step across into that crushed stuff right there. Boom. Yep, you got it.
Yeah, there's just all the lava that's lurking below the surface is just one of the main things that I'm thinking about. Are you thinking about that, Ando?
Yeah, it's crossed my mind.
I'm thinking about that, yep.
And moments later, we'd arrived. Right there in front of us was nature's natural oven.
Yeah, that's hot.
How's that feel?
That is unbelievably hot.
Unfortunately, the heat was unbearable.
Oh, it burns your face.
Whoa.
I've got something that can help.
What?
I bought a space blanket because I thought Andy might freeze up here. I've got like one of those foil blankets. Would that work as a heat shield?
Absolutely.
Oh no, the captain of gear might actually be useful.
This is incredible. Yeah. And it's chilly behind here.
It is.
Do you admit that's working?
I like this a lot. I really like this.
Yes, captain of gear!
We put on our aprons.
Just got to put the apron on.
I feel like my shoes are melting.
Ando, do you really want to cook without an apron?
And toss the lasagna in.
Ready?
Yep.
Yeah. On three. 1, 2, 3. Slide it in there. Slide it in there.
Get in there.
Oh no! Oh, it's on fire.
That's okay.
Lasagna's on fire.
That's okay. We're just flambe.
Get it back out. No,
it gives it a crispy outer.
No, we get it back out.
Andy, it gives it a crispy outer.
Hamish, we don't. I've carried that all day.
You do not have permission to get it back out.
Please let me get it back out.
The cardboard's just going to burn away. That gives it that crisps the cheese. This is how I cook it at my home volcano.
I wanted that thing out. We hadn't hiked all day to burn the dinner. I convinced Ham to help me attempt to get it out using the sticks.
I'm spilling.
But the sticks were catching fire. I felt this team needed a hero.
You sure you don't want me to just get in there?
The sticks are catching on fire. Don't get in there.
I'm going in.
Do it. Do it.
You spilled the lasagna. You've left it in there. You put molten.
Lasagna. No.
You put molten.
Okay. Oh, there's still
Meat
some
sauce.
left.
Molten hot meat sauce. Ow. I've come up here worried about getting burnt by lava, and I've been burnt by meat sauce by my best mate.
Not all was lost. Sometimes heroes are allowed 2 shots at things.
Don't. Dude. Oh, no.
Yes.
You didn't.
Yes.
Oh, Struth.
Yes.
Struth, that's got to be hot. That's got to be really hot.
We've come a long way. We have to.
And then a triumphant bite of the first ever lasagna.
Cold in the middle.
Well, I mean, I didn't get the chance to cook it properly.
Come on, it's cold in the middle.
Well, it's right up there with Hillary's Everest expedition, isn't it, in terms of big successes. Got a little bit of cheese on your chin.
If you'd like to cook a lasagna at home, all you need is a cheap lasagna and an active volcano. All the recipes from this episode can be found at the website.
Quite an amazing adventure.
In fact, we don't say you don't get anything by not coming to Gapia. We managed to bring back what we could off the mountain. And as a special treat for our Buenos Aires audience, look at that. Just have at it. Obviously, there's some bits of rock on there, but yeah, go for it, guys. Enjoy.
Plenty more Gapia to come, everyone. Probably more exciting for me than Hank.
Coming up,
This is going to slide down.
lunch is served on the Amazon. Worms. And next, Hamish versus Andy in Stranger Soccer.
Makes the drop. Oh, dear, that stinks. Blake is livid.
Welcome back to Gap Year South America. It can't be Gap Year without Hamish versus Andy.
That works.
Each year, Ham, we try to pit ourselves against ourselves, essentially, in various challenges. Tonight, It is stranger soccer.
Now, South Americans won't tell you this if they ask, but they actually really like soccer. And none more so than the Brazilians, who are even having sort of like a soccer-themed event at the moment, which is cool.
Stranger Soccer sees us, Ham, try to get members of the public to unknowingly kick goals into a mini soccer goal by sneaking up behind them and dropping a small ball on their feet mid-stride. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Tonight's action takes place in the home of Rio de Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro.
Hello and welcome to Rio de Janeiro for another classic match of Stranger Soccer. Today's game will be played in front of a tube station between Andy Lee and Hamish Blake. As they prepare to take the field, let's cross down to Ryan Shelton. Oh no, he's got the camera. What are you doing, Ryan?
Ian, sorry, I just found the camera lying just outside the at the ground, and I did Year 12 media, so I thought I'd give it a go. I'm filming you!
Do us a favour and stick to what we barely pay you for, please.
Back to you, Ian.
Sorry about that. Luckily, a pre-recorded Ryan has the rules.
In Stranger Soccer, competitors must sneak up behind unaware pedestrians and drop a ball on their feet to then be kicked into a miniature goal ahead. The drop must happen behind the drop line, and whoever scores the most goals before full time wins the race.
Well, everything is in position. You can see the miniature goal there, the drop line back here. Here's the coin toss. Blake's got it. He's decided to kick things off, and here we go. Subtly looking for his first potential goal kicker. I think he's found someone. Yeah, backpack man against sharp man. Oh no, it's Blake. Here we go. And now the all-important drop. Oh, no, he missed the boot completely. Oh, and there's the flag. Well, it was over the line anyway. A terrible drop by Blake. Lee's up next.
Go for that. I'm knackered.
Lee, game face on, and he doesn't waste any time spotting a man in a black shirt.
Actually, I think I've left my keys.
Great reason to turn around as he shows off his signature pre-drop hop. The man in black's got no idea. Here's the drop. It hits the boot. It looks good. Is he off the mark already? No, just off to the right.
Well done. Thank you very much. It was very good.
But not good enough. Yeah, you can see even off the boot it was heading right. Unlucky. Ryan's got Lee now.
Yeah, Ian, I'm with Andy now.
Not
what I'm trying to get a good angle here. Sorry,
Have to leave you there, Ryan.
Okay, back to you, Ian.
Useless. Blake back in possession for his second attempt. And he incredibly does have time to stop and smell the roses. Well, actually, the Oxalis articulata, to be precise. Native to South America. And oh, Blake's on now. It's going to be green muscle top. There's the drop. It's a clean strike. Is this it? No! Missed by a whisker. Let's see it again. Well, yeah, excellent drop. Just a bad roll. Ryan's with Blake now.
Whoa, just...
You're on the field. You're on the field,
yeah,
mate.
I'm with Hamish now, and
You're on
that
the
was
field.
closest we've had yet.
Yeah, you're on the field.
He's right, Ryan.
Oh, yeah.
Get off the...
Back to you, Ian.
Get off the field! Back with Lee now, who is cool as a cucumber. He has not a care in the world. I take it all back. He's got a care, and one care only. It's this lady in grey. He cautiously approaches, makes the drop. It's not a strong strike, but it's rolling. Rolling. Oh, no! A double touch means it's disallowed. You can't do that. Absolutely heartbreaking for Lee. Well, after 45 minutes of intense play, we are still locked at 0-0. We've seen some near misses and some absolute stinkers. Oh, dear, and past the Febreze. That stinks. All right, Blake's turn to maybe end this goal drought. He's spotted a man in white and blue, staying low and very sneaky. Oh, a very blasé drop, but it's a good one. This might be it. Oh, no! Oh, disaster! Well, that was a certain goal, and then from absolutely nowhere, this guy just decided to block the goal.
Thank you very much.
Great skills, but completely unaware of the damage he's done. And Blake is livid. Back live, and with only 5 minutes left in regular time, Lee needs a break. Potential target, he knows how important this is. Yeah, he's locked on. The Grey Goose, blissfully unaware. Here's the drop. It's a good kick. It's on target. Yes! Goal! Finally, Andy Lee is on the board, and all of a sudden it's 1-0.
You're a beautiful man.
In indeed. Beautiful from the moment it left the boot. Just missed a passing defender before rolling on to the back of the nets. Well, with only minutes remaining, Blake must score to equalise and force this match into golden goal. All good small talk must come to an end as Blake finds his target. It's a good drop and a good strike. Is it? Is it? Goal! Blake levels it. Wowee! In the dying seconds, a clutch drop from the yellow-chested champ. Incredible. Just lovely. And after basically the whole game locked at 0-0, we go to golden goal. Ryan is with Blake and our goal kicker now. Ryan?
Ian, yeah, with Hamish now. Where did he go? Where is he?
Oh, no, he has to catch the train.
Well, fantastic performance from Hamish. He's very happy, as you can see. Back to you, Ian.
Thanks, Ryan, and that signals the end of regular time. Wow! We'll be back in Rio after the break, where you will witness thrills, spills, and other incredible moments that technically haven't even happened yet. Stick around, race fans. Golden Goal is up next.
An absolute nail-biter, but the good news is Australia is going to have a win next. Yes. It's after this on Gap Year. Welcome back to Gap Year South America, and we are coming to the conclusion of Stranger Soccer.
This is a game we invented where you have to sneak up behind strangers, drop a mini soccer ball onto their feet when they're mid-stride, and hope they kick it into a tiny goal.
It was so much harder than we thought it was going to be.
Welcome back to Stranger Soccer in Rio, where we have witnessed two of the most electric goals you'll ever see. One from Lee and one from Blake in the dying moments meant we finished regular time with a draw, and now we enter golden goal. The first goal will win it. But before we start, Ryan Shelton is amongst the crowd. Ryan.
Thanks, Ian. Yeah, with some fans out in the audience now. And what was your highlight of the first half?
Tá linda, a festa tá maravilhosa. Os
She's speaking Portuguese.
Desconcertados com tudo.
You like Nando's, I guess?
You are joking. Back to the action, and the tension is palpable. Whoever scores next wins. Blake pulling out all the stops now with a classic baby bump surprise, just patiently waiting for his striker. And I think he's found him. Pink shirt, another one. And here he goes. And, oh, wait, yes, no, he's pulling out.
Damn.
Jeez, he can't let these nerves get the better of him. He resets, doesn't waste any time. A kiss goodbye and successfully makes the drop. Oh! But it's wide. Not good enough this time. Yeah, just hit the outside of his shin there, and now leaves it wide open for Lee to steal this match.
Nothing to see here.
Where is Lee? Seriously, where is Lee? Oh, there he is. Well, it's not a hiding challenge, but I applaud the effort all the same. And here he goes, as he locks on the gent in red and black. He's certainly dressed for the occasion. There's the drop. Very good off the boot. Goal! Oh, wait. Oh, no. There's a flag on the kick. We'll get a second opinion, but it seems he's kicked the ball over the line. Oh dear, he has. The goal will be disallowed, and that is tragic.
Breaks my heart. It breaks my heart.
Yep, there's the call. Well, incredible scenes here as the play switches back to Blake, who has his eye on her. Pinky promise. There's the kiss. And the drop. It's clean. It's straight. It's good. Goal! Blake wins! But of course, so much is owed to his stranger striker, who reliably kept her pinky promise. Hamish kisses her shoes, understandably freaking her out. Lee is devastated, and that, my friends, is the ball game. I'm Ian Danter, and like I always say, please don't touch that, it's still healing.
Well done, buddy. Thank you.
Well done. It's a tough game.
Yeah, congratulations to Haim, and he wins the Golden Maraca this week.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
this is huge.
incredible.
Thank you so much. And also well done there, Ando, with the moving the weight of the tiny maraca there with your arms.
Well, it wasn't that difficult.
No, because I know you've had some health problems as well with your arms and
I've
your
had
shoulders.
a shoulder problem, but yeah, 3 grams is fine
No,
to carry.
but you have had probs, haven't you?
Yeah.
On the road, you're having some probs, and,
Yes, I do.
and someone helped you out, didn't they?
It categorically wasn't you.
Somebody did, though.
No, it wasn't you.
It was me.
No.
It was me as a best friend that I healed you, didn't I?
No.
I had a bit of help from a healer as well.
My mate Andy had a shoulder reconstruction 6 months ago. His brother hilariously drew this on him before he woke up from the anaesthetic. Thanks, Cam. But after months of rehab, it was still giving him problems. So I felt I had to step in and help.
Talk us through a little bit of what the history with the shoulder is. You got it in a barroom brawl. You were fighting a sailor. He said his shipping liner was better than your tugboat.
Yeah.
And now you've had a shoulder reco.
I've just had I've been doing rehab and physio. It's a little bit sore at the moment. But I've had leading professionals looking at it.
Well, I can't wait for you to meet this guy. Welcome to the team, this guy.
This guy. And when we arrived at this guy's practice, we were met at the door by Valeria and explained Andy's problem to her.
Yeah, you came to the right place. This is where the Shaman lives.
Yeah,
Shaman.
Yeah.
Or the Shaman.
Well, it depends on how you say it.
Chairman of Health.
Yeah.
He's a shaman.
Oh, great. A shaman.
Yeah, Andy doesn't really believe in this stuff, but Valeria was convincing.
It will be awesome here. He has it comes from a tradition.
They wouldn't keep it around if it didn't work.
Yeah, it works.
And does he have a history of success?
Yes. A lot of the villagers come here when they have diabetes, if you have cancer, if you have...
So sore shoulder's right at the bottom of the spectrum. This should be done in about 2 seconds.
Told you, Ando. Only the best. We made our way up to the state-of-the-art consultation rooms where the shaman was waiting patiently for patients.
Firstly, I'd like to say thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for fitting us in. Thanks for taking the booking.
How long has he been practicing for?
He's been doing this for 40 years.
40 years, wow. 40 years a shaman. Before that, you're a boy.
Yes.
Can anyone be a shaman?
No, it depends on the line of blood from the female.
Right, okay.
So that's a qualification.
It was time for the therapy to begin.
Arms up.
The shaman asked me to take my top off and then he heated some leaves on the fire.
It was very Grey's Anatomy.
What are the hot leaves here doing?
That leaf is to help diagnosticate your disease.
Oh, so that was a diagnosis.
Can he see which areas need help?
Yeah,
Well, he's picked up on the shoulder. The leafogram got it.
Now he's going to reconnect with your spirit and with the plant spirit, and overnight he's going to have a more clear diagnosis.
Oh, so I've come back.
But don't you want to know?
Well, yeah, I'd like to know, but I was hoping something might happen today.
He's not a miracle worker, mate. He's a shaman.
Well, the shaman agreed to start this very picky patient's treatment straight away.
Okay, maybe you have to drink this. Actually, I've just remembered you don't.
You just spat on my toe.
There we go.
Oh, yes. Gracias.
You're easy to please.
Andy still hadn't cottoned on to what I'd known all along. The shaman is something called a spit therapist.
Do I drink?
Yeah, now I think Ando's got it.
Andy, just let it heal you.
Spat on me.
That's good. Get him in the face. You're safe from sickness. This is like echinacea.
That knee's now healed. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. There we go.
And the treatment was pretty much complete. Pretty much.
No, you can't. You're not a shaman.
I'm not a shaman. Sorry, I thought there was an assistant role. That's a miscommunication. We're going through 4 language barriers, Ando.
He said it's okay.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
oh, that's okay.
he liked the help.
Can you clean this one off? Yeah, sure.
And Andy never had a problem with his shoulder again. Just ask him if you ever see him.
Not true.
No, he's not here. The end.
Next,
Won't be long, pal.
a traditional dish from the Amazon.
We call this delicacy.
A delicacy.
What kind of delicacy is that?
Welcome back to Gappier, South America. It was getting a bit hectic inside the pub, so we thought we'd sneak a beer outside.
Far more seats out here. Now, look, when your show gets referenced by National Geographic magazine as a critical tool for learning other cultures...
It hasn't.
No. No, but if it did, you would take that pretty seriously and you'd want to live up to that reputation, and that's why we have the segment Cultural Eating.
Cultural eating sees us travel South America looking for delicacies for the other person to try. Now, Haim, what's your favourite food?
Okay, probably spaghetti.
I don't care, because that's not what this segment's about.
Yeah.
Haim, I took you to the depths of the Amazon for this one.
Yeah, that's true. It's not an area known for its spaghetti bolognese, unfortunately.
But the dish was spaghetti-ish. Special cultural eating in the Amazon with head chef Andy Lee. It's always great to see the guy that's going to the restaurant absolutely hating it.
Today's dish, everyone, required someone else to get it because it's gross. That someone was Xandro.
All right, talk us through the dish.
This is a mollusk that grows on a specific wood. Not decomposed, but it's in decomposition. When you break it, you get this mollusk inside, okay?
Yum, a tree worm, which are found in rotting wood by the Amazon River and are used regularly by the locals for many dishes. They also eat it raw, which is how it was going to be served today.
So, how many worms are there?
We have like 60 worms. They grow up to 25, 35 centimeters.
Wow.
It's a long worm.
Okay, for him to really experience the dish, he should take quite a handful.
Oh yeah, you have to do it. You're gonna try yourself.
Oh, no, sorry, I'm not going to try it. Yeah, but my friend is, and he loves this type of stuff. Wow. All right, I'll go get Hamish. I don't want to be late because the early bird catches the worm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We always have a laugh in the kitchen.
Hey, buddy, sorry about the wait.
Hi, Andy.
It was time to introduce Hamish to the dish as the local ladies gathered to observe.
This is a turo worm. You can have worms. I don't want worms.
Why not? This happy customer gave it 1 thumbs up.
Haim, we thought that amount.
So hang on, the whole thing, this is far more than we ever do.
No, it's not. This is going to slide down.
It's not going to slide down. I'm going to choke on a mouthful of worms.
Haim seemed reluctant for some reason, so I guess it was up to me to get him more excited about the turo worm.
Be a turo, bro.
Be a turo, bro, yeah.
Come on, man. He's a turo, bro.
There we go.
Be a turo, bro. Let it flow, turo, bro.
Down it goes for the turo, bro.
I haven't seen anything like it. It's like it's bungee jumping. The worms are The worms are bungee jumping in and out of your mouth. Whoa. That's even got me going. Can you stop playing with your food? Oh, jeez. I can't tell whether you've got worms or not, Ham. Oh, there it goes. Oh, back in. What's he doing? I don't know what that is.
For those eating this at home, it's worth noting, bouncing around like a frog actually doesn't help you keep it down.
So bad.
Oh, he goes. You always love doing the worm. Why don't you like doing this worm? Don't spew on me. I'm going to brace you as long as you don't spit any of your turo bros on me. Yeah. What's happening? Hold on. It's like a roller coaster ride at the moment. There's been a lot of ups and downs. He's finished! Yes!
Delicious. Sound the end of dinner horn, girls.
And that completes cultural eating in the Amazon.
Oh, I'll just get the rest to go. Thanks, mate.
Okay, take away, please, Andrew.
So fine. Yeah, so fine. Couple of Excel pet, no more worms.
Yeah.
So fine.
That's all we've got time for tonight on Gap Year, but there's plenty more over the next 5 weeks.
We can't wait to show it to you guys. We'll see you then. Take it easy.
Next week on Gap Year South America.
This is like the people cross on the border illegally.
Hamish and Andy take part in an illegal border crossing.
Hey, what the hell's going on?
Cops! Well, a fake one.
Get off him! Get off him!
And things get a little too real.
I don't think the Mexican version of roleplay is like the Australian one at all.
Oh, guys, be careful!
Cops! 5-0! 5-0!
See you later!
If you like that, click here.
Did you like that one, Ham?
I did.
Yeah, same. You'll like this next one better.